What if you just did though? Like, what if you just did and you tried it? Hi. Welcome to my first YouTube video where I talk. I wanted to share something that came to me while I was brushing my teeth yesterday. It just popped into my head and I was like, okay, that is a good statement that kind of encompasses everything I've been working on lately. And it's really relevant in my life right now. And the sentence that came to me was, surrender to the flow of the universe. And this means many things. First off, it means releasing all resistance to any and all aspects of your reality. The opposite of surrender is resistance. Be it an annoyance you have, someone or something that's really annoying you, or something that you feel like you shouldn't be doing, but oh, you have to do it because this, and then it's like kind of this resistance. Or it's this bloated feeling you can't get rid of, that's just pissing you off, and you're like, God, why am I so bloated all the time? But then you keep thinking it, and it's like this resistance to letting your life just flow and accepting the moment that you're in, and the feelings that you're feeling, and loving those feelings regardless of if they're uncomfortable feelings. Also, I think it just means to let yourself love and live in harmony with literally anything that shows up in your life, knowing that you created it all, and just having gratitude for the experiences and the lessons that you're being shown. So I know that's easier said than done, a lot easier said than done, and I've been working really hard on this, especially today. This has come up so much today, and I found myself, starting to veer into this tunnel of like, oh no, what if I do this, and then if I make this choice, then like this is gonna happen. I'm like, no, I'm right here. I made this decision. I'm right here, and I'm gonna stay right here, and I'm gonna love where I'm at, and I'm not gonna let myself flow off into like, I'm gonna stay on track, stay in the river, and flow with it. And it's been hard, but today I have found myself actually succeeding in like bringing it back, and it feels really good. Kind of like that total Zen state that you see those old men in, that are just like, everything is good, all is well, the no stress express. Just super zen and peaceful. That is a goal state to be in, and that's because they're not reacting, they're not affected by anything that shows up in their reality, and they're just flowing and just surrendering to anything and everything that comes up. So when you're able to surrender, you start following your soul's path. Everything starts to become so much easier. It's like a sudden, oh, and everything is slowly working out for me. The more you let go and you just surrender, the louder your soul speaks, if that makes any sense. Your soul knows, your soul came here with a mission, with a plan, and it knows, and you don't have to figure anything out ever. You don't have to figure out how you're gonna or figure out why this certain thing is happening. Just accept it, surrender to it. So acceptance is a big word here. Accepting any situation, not getting frustrated or reacting to someone saying something, or getting fired from your job, or getting broken up with, or having to break up with someone else, or just any situation or any decision you have to make. Just accept what it is, and accept who the other person is, and surrender, because maybe you got fired for a very important reason. Your light, your higher self, you want to be doing something. You know there's something, a path you should be taking, or something, or a passion you should be following. And then all of this out here, the people saying, no, you need to be doing this. Oh no, that's weird if you do that. There's just so many different stipulations people put on your life and your decisions, and you're like, oh yeah, they're right. It's all outside. It's all limitations outside of you. Your soul has a passion, has a purpose, has a path, and you just need to let it speak, let it show you where to go. The way you listen is just your intuition, your gut feelings, and the more you release the resistance, the louder those gut feelings and that intuition gets. So this is basically like making decisions based on feelings alone, and releasing that feeling of you're supposed to be doing something else because this and this and this, because this and this and this. The only because that there should be is because it feels right, and that's it. Even if the how or the reasoning behind it or all the implications don't make sense or scare you, trust the flow of the universe. Trust your intuition, and just surrender to the flow of the universe. Surrender to the choices you're making, and know that you made it for a reason. because it felt right, and that's where you're supposed to be going. One little choice can lead you in such a different direction, and it could be the direction that your soul really wants you to be in. There's also a fear of the unknown that really takes over when you're resisting surrendering to the flow of the universe. For me, that's big. Like, seriously, it's peaceful, it's like relaxing, it's a little thrilling because you don't know where the fuck you're going, because it's the unknown, but it's exciting. Surrender to the flow of the universe and release the fear of the unknown. And stop resisting. But yeah, anytime you find yourself worried about the outcome of a situation, or worried about what people are going to think about a certain thing you do or a situation you're in, or you're just kind of lost and stuck with where you are and what you're doing, just take a minute and breathe, first of all, and know that there's a lesson in everything and a reason for everything popping up. Okay, thank you for listening. I'm getting cold. Yes, I filmed this outside on my front porch because I wanted to, because it felt right. Okay, good night. And subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna put out recipes and yummy things to eat and drink, and share my journey and my healing as well, because I've done a lot of healing for my body and just mind, body, and soul healing, and we're all on this journey together. So yeah, like, subscribe. Thanks.